Good afternoon, gamers. How are we doing today? Welcome back, everyone. Day 2 of 5 streams this week. We're hoping for Kabuto today, so we're gonna hop right into it. What's up, Nesta? Hey, what's up, Banked? We're gonna hop right into it. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time. You're not gonna waste mine. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start finding some shinies. Alright, we're hopping straight into it. I'm tired of playing around. This Kabuto has got to show up today, alright? I believe. Will it actually happen? I don't know. I'm hoping it does. We have about 150 eggs online, and then, you know, we'll have to see where we go from there. Welcome back, everyone, though. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are having a fine and dandy, you know, Tuesday afternoon. We will be streaming for the next 3 days after this. Wednesday night, Thursday, and Friday morning. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm hoping that we finish Kanto today, and we can start hunting Hoenn. That would be really nice if we could get that done. I don't know if that will happen or not, but I really hope it does. I really hope we can finish off the Kanto shinies today. I will be honest, I think if I find Kabuto, I'm probably just gonna end stream early because I don't really have anything left to hunt. I don't have anything prepared and ready to go, so I haven't been able to be on my Switch day, so Volo is being left on red for an extra day. Good for him. He doesn't need you anyways. He's fine. Bro's just gonna sit there and take over the world. It's fine. I did check the BDSP today. It was not to. Again. I think it was back-to-back days that was not to, so big poggers. We love that. We really do. Still waiting on Skitty. Still waiting on mother frickin' Skitty, dude. It's fine. As long as it shows up after we finish Kanto, then I'm cool. I'm cool with after we finish Kanto. But I still need it. We're still waiting. So, but yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna go until I find Kabuto, and after that I'm probably gonna end stream today. I don't have a lot to do after this outside of Hoenn, and I'd rather just end the stream and you know, stream again tomorrow and stuff like that. So we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We got a lot of eggs to hatch today, a lot of encounters. We'll see if any of them end up being shiny. I don't know if I trust this game. I feel like these games are starting to screw with me again. After the whole Delmise hunt and what's going on with this specific copy of Pokemon Shield, something's awry. Pokemon's screwing with me some way or another. Pokemon's messing with me, and I don't get it. Personally, I don't get it. I don't know what I did wrong. Elmise, true. The curse of Elmise really hasn't gone away. Because we still haven't found a shiny on that game. Delmise has still cursed my shield file until I finish. Until Kabuto is found, it's not over. Pokemon loves me, it's giving me all the shinies. I mean, you are playing Legends Arceus. I don't want to be a nerd emoji and take away from your achievement. But if I were to go play Legends Arceus, I could probably find a shiny too. No hate. I'm just being honest here. Just putting out the truth, alright? I'm just saying. I think if I went out and did that, I'd also have some pretty good success. Anyways, the point is not to make fun of other people's shinies. The point is to find my own. And we just need Kabuto. Kabuto for Kabutops, baby. Let's see it. Let's see it. Today's the day. Let me be done with this annoying hunt. We're already double odds on the right-hand screen. Just let it be on the right-hand screen, call it a day. You're way over odds on the right one, that's sad. Well, it happens. Happens more often than you think. I have over odds hunts quite often, so. You can't let it get you down, though. Eventually you'll find it. I'm not giving up. Beanstalk, please wait 2 hours to show up. Only 2, though. Yeah, exactly. Don't wait more than that. Don't wait like 24 hours, because that'd be depressing. But yeah, Hockey, I go over odds often. It happens, man. It's just shiny hunting. Whenever you shiny hunt, you go over odds. It's not nearly as bad as the Delmise I had a couple weeks back, or a month ago, or whatever. That was way over odds. 8,000 encounters? Goodness. I haven't had one now, I mean that bad. And it's horrible. So, we got plenty of time to find a shiny, man. We got 3 hours of stream today about, unless we find it, and then we're kaputting it, you know? We got plenty of time today. We shall cook. Today is all about cooking. We're gonna cook. I missed yesterday because I had D&D, but I'm here today. Well, you didn't miss anything, so still no shiny. Well, I mean, I've only been streaming for 5 minutes. But yes, there was no shiny yesterday. This Kabuto hunt is still proving to be annoying. We haven't gone over odds yet on the Masuda hunt, so we're not like that annoyed yet, you know, because let's remember that our last Kabuto hunt was over odds. It was 720. The right screen though is it's struggling. I'm gonna be honest. The fact that we could go through the entire Kanto Dex and all 6 or 5 of the shinies, all 5 of the fossils could be found on this Switch is crazy to me. Like obviously, I know it did 4 Masuda hunts, but the fact that it would have done 4 Masuda hunts before we found 1 random encounter hunt here is insane. That's crazy. So we'll have to see. Anyone Can Riz, NeoHere, April 8th, 2024. Yep, it's my favorite book. Is left sword? Yes, the left is Pokemon Sword. Right is Pokemon Shield. Pokemon Shield can only find Kabuto in the wild in Pokemon Shield, which is why we're doing wild encounters. So I'm hoping Pokemon Shield picks it up a little bit, though. Delmize's curse still sits on it, it seems. Seems we cannot escape the curse of the anchor. So. But yeah, all 4 of the fossils so far, Ammonite, Amistar, Aerodactyl, and Kabuto were found on that Switch. So I don't know what to say, man. It's kind of crazy. It really is insane if you think about it. How over odds we are. And how unlucky this Switch has been. It also found Delmize. Yeah, that's true. We haven't found a shiny on this Switch since probably probably since the Hoenn event. I think Hoenn, or sorry, not Hoenn, Johto event. I think Johto we found Ho-Oh on that screen, so. But you know what this means? It just means we're building up the shiny luck on that Switch. We're gonna start popping off soon, trust me. We're building up the shiny luck. The floodgates are gonna burst eventually. We're building it up. Just you wait. Just you wait. We got so much time, baby. So much time. I'm not even stressed. Let the right one brew? Exactly. Listen, if it's not Kanto, it's gonna be Hoenn. If it can't find shinies during Kanto Living Dex, Hoenn's gonna be the place that it starts cooking. Just wait till how quick Lilip and Cradily are gonna be. Do you have any idea how quick Lilip and Cradily are going to be? It's going to be mind-boggling. You're going to be like, whoa, I didn't even know you could find 2 shinies that quickly. Let Shield cook. That's where I'm at. Let Shield cook. Is Lilip and Anorith exclusives? Yes, they are also exclusives. I think Sword actually found Ho-Oh. You can check if you want. I don't think that's true, though. I think it was Pokemon Shield. Because it was this switch on the right-hand side. So unless I switched the switches around, I don't think that would have been the case. It was the one with the male character? Does one of these have a female character? Man, that's crazy. If it also found Ho-Oh, then this Shield copy is we're in trouble. We're in some deep doo-doo. We're struggling for real. Did I even find any other shinies during that Dynamax Adventure day? Like I think I found Ho-Oh and that was it. I don't remember finding any other shinies on that day in Dynamax Adventures. Only 2 left, dang brother? Wrong. Only 1 left. At least for Kanto. And then we're moving on to Hoenn. What's up, Lincoln? How you doing, homie? How you doing, brother? Good luck on finding the Emerald Crab, good sir. Mr. Nicholas. Yo, Nicholas, congrats on your recent video, brother. I haven't had the chance to watch it. It's in my watch later, but dog. What a goat. Congrats, homie. That is sick. I guess it's not the most recent, but even the most recent one's doing well, too. Bro, that's my goat. Go crazy. I love to see it, man. Congratulations. That stuff is lit. Love you, bro. Love you too, brother. We're, we're hoping to find the, Emerald Crab soon. We'll see. What did they find? We're talking about Ho-Oh during the Johto event. Is that the guy who made the Godzilla video that keeps getting in my recommended? I guess. Is it in your recommended too? It was, I ranked every Godzilla MonsterVerse movie. I haven't watched it yet. Thank you, sir. Yeah, dude, it's sick. I'm super happy for you, brother. I haven't got a chance to watch it, but I'm definitely gonna... It's in my watch later now, so I'm definitely gonna give it a watch, even though I, to be honest, know absolutely zero about any of the Godzilla movies. I know nothing. So I will be going into it blind, and your ranking will be what I tell everyone my ranking is forever, and I will pretend like I'm knowledgeable on the subject. You've converted me. But huge congrats, brothers. That's so sick. It's really cool that your stuff's popping off like that. Love to see it. The real question is, Kabuto's real body in the Black Shadow, or are they the Black Shadow? No, I think it's in the Black Shadow. I think it's just like a hermit crab. I fell down the Godzilla rabbit hole, and now Godzilla is in my recommended every few hours. Yeah, I'm not a... Again, I don't think I've ever seen a Godzilla movie. I think the only movie I've seen that has, like, kaiju in it was... I remember this movie where these people wear, like... They're like... They control robots with their bodies, and then they beat up a giant monster, and I forget what it is. It's like... It was something, honestly, I don't remember. I watched it in high school. Yeah, Pacific Rim. That's what I watched. I watched Pacific Rim. I think that's the only movie I've ever watched with kaiju in it. I watched Pacific Rim. And that was like when I was like 16, 17. I don't think I've watched a kaiju movie since. So I'll be going into this Godzilla ranking with no evidence. I will have no idea. I'm just gonna watch it. I've seen Godzilla KOTM. I still don't know what that means. Pacific Rim is so base, the second one should be avoided at all costs. I think I watched the good one. Let me see. Hold on, I have to look. Let me just look up Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim. Sorry guys, I'm also being really quiet because Georgie's sleeping, so I'm trying not to wake her up. Is Uprising the second one? What one's the first one? This one came out in 2013. That's probably what I watched then. When did the second one come out? This one came out... When did this one come out? Why is there no release date? Pacific Rim... Uprising release. When did this one come out? King of the Monsters? Oh, okay. Pacific Rim Uprising was in 2018. Okay, it definitely wasn't that one, because I would have been 19 at that point. Yeah, I definitely watched the first one. Because I wasn't in college yet. I definitely watched the first one. I'm glad I watched the good one then, because it was pretty fun. You know, I don't watch a lot of monster movies or like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like it's just it's not. I just don't watch a lot of movies in general, though I probably should, honestly. I've heard that the best way to get inspired when you do creative work is to watch a lot of movies, which is something that I should probably do. But I don't watch a lot of movies, but I did watch Pacific Rim with a friend. I remember it being pretty intense. I don't even for those of you guys, and Nicholas, you can answer this too. For you guys who watch like kaiju movies, what's the draw? Is it like the spectacle of having a giant thing in like a place like, you know, I don't know where these movies take place, but like the destruction that comes with it? Is it like what's the biggest draw? I think the last shield shiny found was Drampa. Damn, that was a long time ago. This game's so out. Hola, Neo. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, homie? A little quieter today because Georgie's taking a nap and she'll be up soon, and then I'll probably get back to my loud, obnoxious self that we all love. But I'm a little quieter right now. The biggest draw is big monsters fighting. Well, I would assume that's the case. I mean, I would assume that's the case, right? But I don't know. I don't watch the movies. I've watched one, and I was like, that's cool. When was Drampa? Did I even timestamp, bro? I mean, that was a long time ago, so I don't know. Did you timestamp? There's no real other draw than that? I don't know. I haven't watched them, so I can't really claim it. I'm asking for those who do watch them, you know? I'm asking for those who do watch monster movies, like, what's the draw? Because for me, it's... I don't know. I say that being a big kaiju mecha fan. Oh, okay. Well then, there you go. I would assume it's spectacle, right? It's just like big monster hit other big monster, or big monster break building. Like, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's lit. I think it's awesome. I should rewatch Pacific Rim and see if I have the same feelings towards it. Georgie wants to watch a lot more action movies, so maybe we need to try a monster movie at some point, like a big kaiju monster movie. Because we recently just watched all the Oceans movies. We watched Oceans 11, 12, 13. No, we have not watched Oceans 8 yet. But we've watched Oceans 11, 12, and 13. And we enjoyed those. So we're like, maybe we should watch more action movies? I don't know. There's so many kaiju movies to watch for many different reasons. The Japanese Godzilla movie that released last year had good character drama, but the newest one has Godzilla suplexing Kong. Both are awesome. Interesting. I don't know, I want to get into watching more movies. So maybe I need to do it at some point. For me, it's the monster design and the mecha design. Admittedly, I tend towards smaller monsters, but I do like a good action movie, and a lot of kaiju are kaiju action movies. Yeah. Georgie wants to watch more action movies, so maybe I need to get into the whole monster movie genre and watch a couple of them. I did recently watch Dune 2 in theaters, and that was good. I think it's one of the things where, like, so to give a little backstory on myself, my parents didn't let me watch a lot of movies as a kid. You know, I grew up in a Christian home. I still am a Christian, but I grew up in a Christian home that was hyper sheltered. So I was like, I remember having to call my mom asking if I could watch a PG-13 movie when I was 14. It's the kind of house I lived in. So I didn't get to watch a lot of movies. So a lot of movies I experienced for the first time when I was older, like the Harry Potter series and stuff like that. But I think this is the first time I've been able to watch a series like Dune as it's coming out, where you really aren't getting all the answers and more questions are being raised as the series goes along. And for me, it's kind of hard. Because I really want to know the answers, right? Like, I just left Dune 2 feeling like just with so many questions of what's going on, who's in control. Like the political drama was cool, but I didn't really I just wanted to know more. And I guess in that moment it made me more frustrated than like excited for the next movie, you know? So I don't know. I mean, Dune 2 is done really well though, and spectacle-wise, it's a freaking beautiful movie. I mean, my god. So good looking. Those shell dwellers aren't green. No, they are not. I don't know what's wrong with them, to be honest with you, Canonical. They're not big fans of me. Godzilla Minus Zero and Gorilla X Kong are very different movies, but they're both still Godzilla. Jurassic Park 93 is still a great watch if you haven't seen it. No, I've watched the original Jurassic Park. I've watched that. I watched that with family a long time ago. Part of my... So the dichotomy of the two families. I grew up in the, the hyper-conservative, we don't watch anything with magic Christian home. And then I'll DM you a list of action movies I really like, so I think you might like, do it, because I'll watch them with Georgie. But there's, so my side of the family is like the hyper-conservative. We don't watch anything with magic, no Harry Potter, I had to convince them to let me play Pokemon when I was 5. And then I did see Detective Pikachu. I did see that movie. And then Georgie's side is like their family bonding experience was watching movies together. So they watched like Total Recall, like when they were really young. They watched a lot of stuff. So throughout our relationship, which we've been dating for what'll be like 10 years next year, it'll be 9 years in a couple months. We've been dating for so long, so my whole experience with their family has been them showing me more and more movies and getting me familiar with the movies, with more movies. So it's been an experience for sure. It's cool. Annihilation's one monster, if you know, actually freaks me out. I don't know. I don't know personally. I'm sure someone here might. Don't you think it'd be faster to not have Tapu Koko in front without electric terrain? Well, usually I'm resetting before Tapu Koko even gets thrown out. It doesn't really matter because I'm not waiting throughout the whole reset. That's how my grandparents were, the no fiction allowed kind, and by no fiction I mean like 99% of fiction, and there's like a tiny few that aren't allowed, but are allowed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not again, I don't watch all movies just because my parents didn't allow it. My mom was super strict. My dad was pretty. Yeah, my dad just kind of did whatever my mom wanted to do. You guys can see the Ghibli movies with Disney dubs. Most of them are very charming. Oh, I do want to watch the Ghibli movies. I haven't gotten to watch any of them yet. Georgie was freaked out by them as a kid, but I kind of really want to watch them. I haven't seen a single Ghibli movie yet, so I'd really love to watch those. I'd really love to watch those. But yeah, Nicholas, it's really cool to see those videos doing well. I also want to hear. I'm gonna save to watch later your thoughts on Invincible as well, because I haven't watched it myself. I'm not a huge gore person, and I know it's cartoon gore, but I don't know. I'd like to hear someone's thoughts, because I don't really want to watch it because I don't like the gore aspect of it. But the familial drama is really cool. I liked the familial drama between Mark and his dad in the first season. Pan's Labyrinth has some awesome launch designs as well. What was the other movie that I watched as a kid that involved a labyrinth? I'm trying to remember. I think I remember watching. I don't remember where I watched this. I think I watched it with a friend. There's a movie that involved a labyrinth, and it was like a bunch of teenagers trying to get out. And I'm forgetting the name of it. I think it was a series. I think it ended up turning into a series, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. It might have just been the labyrinth. I don't even remember. Labyrinth with David Bowie, also a good one if possible. Invincible would likely not be your style, Neo. No, it wouldn't. All I know I watched the opening scene, or the ending scene of the first episode where he kills everyone, and yeah, I watched that and I was like, you know what? I was able to handle that small dose. I would not be able to watch a full show of this. I don't think I'd be able to handle it, personally. I think my stomach would give way. So, I'm good. Though it does look like a really good show. What was the name of that show? Labyrinth Movie Teenagers. What was it? What was the name of this movie? I don't remember it. No, it's not the 1986 Labyrinth movie. Like, they were in a labyrinth. They were in, like, a huge maze. Oh, it was Maze Runner. That's what it was. Yeah, they made a series out of this, right? Yeah, it was the Maze Runner. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember watching that as well as a kid. Yeah, I'm talking about Maze Runner. That's what it was. You know, that's the most Google search of all time. Maze Runner ends super badly. I never watched past the first movie. I watched the first movie and then I didn't watch the rest. I also think I watched the first Divergent movie and then never watched the rest as well. I'm kind of one of the person who is like, I'll watch the first one and then if I just don't care, I'll never get the ending to the series. Georgie loved Dune, though. Georgie was all about Dune. Unfortunately, I did not get the Shai Hulud. I did not get the Shai Hulud popcorn bucket. And that's the one reason I wanted to go, and I didn't get it. It was very disappointing. You just Googled something really unspecific. Yeah, but sometimes you have to Google something unspecific to make your way towards the final answer. That's the way you gotta do it sometimes. Hello, George. Alright guys, I'm picking up my voice now that Georgie's up. I was trying to be quiet so she could sleep, and chances are she's gonna tell me she wasn't able to sleep anyways because I was too loud, but... I was good? Yes. I did a good job. I kept my voice quiet. Alright, I'm back. Time to start screaming again. Thank God I can finally scream again. What's up, Georgie? Don't scream. I won't scream. For solid action, I suggest the Bourne movies or Mission Impossible. There's just pure action with some heisty vibes as the Ocean series. Georgie and I have watched we've watched the Mission Impossible before. We also watched, God, what was the one we watched that was just awful because they Because of the torture scene, Georgie, and it was the casino movie.
No, that was James Bond.
Is that Mission Impossible?
No.
No, that's different.
James Bond.
James Bond, okay. See, I don't know these things. Casino Royale, yes, we watched Casino Royale, and that horrible torture scene gives me pain just thinking about it. God, I hate that scene. No, you don't get it, George. I'm sorry. I apologize to any children listening to this stream for what I'm about to say, but you cannot watch that scene and really understand the pain of it unless you have testicles. You just don't understand. It is literally, I don't know how he keeps a straight face, and I know it's fake, but like I would be bawling. I'd rather just get shot in the head. Like I'd rather just be put down. No, thank you. No, it's horrible. I mean, you're just never having kids. It's over. You're done. Bourne movies are intrigue movies. MC is a spy who has lost his memory and knows secrets, so it's both a mystery and an action. Interesting. I just know Jason Bourne from the Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That meme. That's what I know. That's the length of my Jason Bourne's knowledge. Let's keep it family friendly here, Neo. Yes, I apologize. No more talking about Casino Royale and torture methods. I won't talk about it anymore. I apologize for bringing up this very naughty subject in my family-friendly stream. Back to your regularly scheduled programming of not finding shinies. Also, Matt Damon, true. Purple Cliff ass stream. Yeah, sorry guys. I started talking about balls and went a little Purple Cliff there. I apologize. Toning it back. Guys, I don't want to talk about that. It's gross. Instead, look at this beautiful Bubby plush that is cute and adorable that you can buy at play.smore.store. Actually, I think it's sold out. Don't go looking right now, but I'm sure it'll be restocked soon. So be jealous that you can't have it and get ready to buy it when it gets back in stock. I'm actually just trolling you guys. You can't buy Bubby. You don't get Bubby. You don't get it. I'm gonna take that out of my memory just like I did with other bad memories. Good. Anyways, welcome back to If I Laugh a Pokemon Dies, episode 58. I will be killing all these Kabuto. I will not be releasing them, I'm killing them. Sup? Yo, what's up, Zach? What's up, Home Slice? Home Skillet. Good? Good to hear. I said what's up and he said good. Bubby says check back soon. Still sold out though. Yeah, he's sold out. Bubby will be back in due time, don't you worry. And then everyone will go buy a Bubby plush, right? If I can be the #1 reason that Bubby gets extra sales, do you realize what that means for my future? Holy Lord. Paycheck going through the roof. What's up? Do 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 do.
Okay, I'm going to school.
You're going to the school to go watch a thing?
Yes.
Right. Love you. Are you going straight to workout after that?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm not gonna see you for a bit then.
Yeah, I love you.
Alright, love you too, honey. Goodbye. Cinnamon plush next. You know what? If I can convince John to sell a plush of our pet rock, damn. Imagine the scenes. Imagine the scenes. It's just like a little brown ball, like a little brown oval, and it's just supposed to be the rock. It's just supposed to be Cinnamon. Dog, that would be such a goated moment. That'd be such a goated moment in history if I could get him to sell Cinnamon plushies. Oh my god. I want it so bad now. It would be really funny, true. And it would only be funny to like the 15 viewers that I have consistently who would buy it. Everywhere else it would not work. I got guys sending me TikToks. I'm streaming, guy. I'm too busy. I really need that. That is true. I need it too. I would put the cinnamon plush next to the cinnamon, the actual cinnamon. I feel like if we did a fan meetup, more people would show up to a fan meetup for cinnamon than for me. You know what I feel like doing today? I feel like giving you guys a cinnamon cam. Cinnamon, you're coming back off the shelf. We're giving them the cinnamon cam they always wanted. Cinnamon cam's coming back. Boom. Cinnamon is back, baby. Cinnamon cam, pog. Cinnamon has finally returned to their rightful place on stream. Ooh. She'll bring the shiny luck. I believe in her. I believe in you, you little goat. You little rock goat. Oh, I love Cinnamon so much. She's my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. Everyone asks who's your favorite viewer. It's Cinnamon. She's there watching every stream. I love Cinnamon. That's my goat. Cinnamon goat. On Gaw. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Bum 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 bum. Bro, I have such a freaking long neck. I look like one of those guys. Sent me a photo of the people off of Star Wars that have those really long necks and slim heads, and he said, "Look, it's you." It's really messed up. Now get the malnourished guy off the screen. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very buff, huge muscles, eat good food. I don't know what you're talking about. Malnourished? Couldn't be me. You can't be talking about me if you're saying I'm malnourished. It's just not true. It's just cap. I was about to comment, yeah. Because I was looking at my own neck, and then I was like, damn, dude, I have a long neck. And then I was talking about the fact that you said that the other day, and like, I don't know, man. Whatever. How are you doing, guy? How are you doing, blood? No, you better be proud of that long neck. I'd much rather have that than no neck at all. Do you have no neck? Is it just like a head? Is it just like a head on? You're like this guy? Hold on. Guy's like the skinny version of this guy. What's Guy's just the skinny version of this dude. Guy's just the skinny version of this dude. He doesn't have a neck. He's like this, but like really slim. It wasn't that funny. I apologize. Long neck just means you can reach leaves easier. What, like a giraffe? If I'm ever really hungry? No, long neck means I break my chandelier in my apartment, and then it's broken forever. That's what it means. That's what long neck means. It means I hit my head against the chandelier and destroy it. Music? Oh, my bad. Got you. That's what long neck means, alright? Call me Brachiosaurus or whatever it's called. More like Brachiosaurus, you know what I'm saying? I love my long neck, alright? You guys hate on it, but you know what I can do that you can't? I don't know, actually. I don't know what a long neck gives me. Other than reaching leaves better, that is a good point. Does Neo have short energy? Why would I have short energy? Like, I'm 6'4". What about, what's short? What's even short? I don't know. You don't need to be short to have short energy. How does that make any sense? I feel like my height would counteract the short energy. I can't be short if I'm 6'4". How do I have short energy? What does that even mean? I don't understand. I just don't get it. No rigor, yo. NeoHere? That's horrible. That's horrible. You can have the energy of a short person, but not be short. What? Okay, can you describe what the energy of a short person is? Please. Please describe that. So I can try to understand. Proof I have a neck. That is true. You do have a neck, guy. God dang, bro. It looks photoshopped. I'm not gonna lie, guy. That photo looks photoshopped. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look real. It looks fake. Like, literally, it looks like you with your amazing Photoshop skills have just extended your neck. Can I show this on stream, guy? Permission to show on stream? Yeah, if it's no, that's cool. Yes? Okay. Guys, am I wrong? Hold on. Let me find it real quick. Oh, it just went to downloads. That's right. Look at this. This is Guy. That looks fake. That like this whole neck. Hold on. This portion here, it looks like he just like took the skin and extended it out. That doesn't look real. It looks fake. Like, I know his Adam's apple's there, like you can kind of see the bump, but it looks like he like took the first half of his neck and then extended it to make it 2 halves. It doesn't look real. Something's not right here. I'm being lied to. This is deceiving. It is very real, bro. It looks so fake. I'm getting rid of it. Get it out of my sight. No, my long neck photo is the NeoFlex. If you look at NeoFlex, that is a long neck, bro. That dude long. That cannot be real. I think it's very real. I think it's the British neck. Do you think it's just... Maybe I got some British in me. I just got the long neck. Guy Tornadus G-Max. Guy Tornadus G-Max. That's so true. Oh my god. It's Guy Tornadus. Oh, that's funny. That's my dog. That's him. That's my blood. That's Guy Tornadus for you. Oh man, that is funny. Woo! Good stuff. Just good stuff all around. Getting cooked by construction gang. If you're in my stream, you're getting cooked regardless, alright? Yo, what's up, Frisbee? Welcome back to the stream. If you're part of my streams, you can assume that you're gonna get flamed at some point. Yo, what's up, Peppy? How you doing, dog? Welcome back to the stream. Just assume you're gonna get flamed at some point. The only one here that we do not flame is Cinnamon, because Cinnamon is perfect. I love Cinnamon. Cinnamon's perfect, no one can flame Cinnamon. We love Cinnamon here. We are all Cinnamon stans. We don't flame GGP or Cinnamon. That is true. GGP is too sweet to flame. They're like nice to everyone, regardless of how bad they act. It's weird. GGP's like the nicest person. I don't understand. I could call GGP an idiot to their face and they'd still be like, oh, Neo, thanks so much. It's like, why? Why are you thanking me? What are you talking about? I just called you an idiot. They're just too nice. I don't understand it. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And we don't often flame no plug. That is true. No plug gets away with a lot of stuff. No plug almost gets away with too much, to be fair. We don't flame no plug for like practically anything. That dude gets away with everything. Guy, how was the rest of your workday, homie? After we hopped off call. We don't often flame no plug. He's never here. True. He's not here enough. Very good. Watched footy and did some homework. Why don't you flame me, Shadow? Shadow, I think I've flamed you often. What do you? How do you want me to flame you? Let me know your weakest points so I can hit them. So really emotionally damage you. Playing some darts in the morning. Can't wait to chuck some arrows. Wow. Bro's addicted. Bro is addicted. Bro thinks he's gonna cook. Bro's gonna hit like maybe one triple 20 in the whole day. And call it a day. Thinks he's him. Shadow, if he flames you, you'll probably die of shock because you're so old. True. Yeah, that's the real reason I don't flame you, Shadow, is because I need to respect my elders. It's really rude to dog on senior citizens. They've been around so long and have so much wisdom, it's not fair. Do not startle the fossils. True! True. Yeah, I don't want to, you know... I'm already dealing with 2 annoying fossils, I can't deal with a 3rd. That's funny. That's some good stuff. I respect my elders, alright? I don't disrespect John. I'm not gonna disrespect Shadow. I cannot disrespect my elders. If you're within 18 months of my age, the disrespect is coming. But if you're anywhere around that, I'll even say 2 years. If you're within 2 years of my age, if you're between 23 and 20, or if you're 27 or below, disrespect coming your way. If you're like Shadow and you're like 45, I can't do that. It's just rude. It's just not fair to me. It's not fair to him. I need to respect my elders. Respect those that came before, you know? He has so much knowledge I need to glean from. I can't make him leave. Imagine if I was 45. Oh, are you not? Shoot. My bad, dog. Ahahaha, I shall never get flamed because I am old. I'm 57. Oh, okay, I was off. That's right, you get a pass. If you're older than me, you get a pass. You don't get flamed. You don't have to catch these hands, as the kids say. As the hip kids say. You want to catch these hands, little blood? Bring it! I'll beat you up. You should be scared of me. Do you understand? My body is thin and aerodynamic. If I throw a punch, you're dead. Alright? Alright, Shadow, your secret's safe with me. Guys, Shadow just told me he's actually 60. He could literally get the senior discount at IHOP. Bro could literally get more pancakes than everyone else in this stream. And for that, I respect him. Sorry, went to eat. I'm not forgiving you. I'm gonna hold this grudge forever. I want you to know that. Rudy Sr., my jam. Yeah, exactly. Bro, you know what I love to do? For my mom, I did this to my sister-in-law last year, and I did it to my mom a couple years ago. But every time I'm at a birthday that is like a year before a big decade, right? So like when my mom turned 49, all I did was get her a bunch of 50-year-old related stuff. So I was like, oh, half a century. I got her a card that said happy 50th birthday, and like, you know, your age has given us so much. When my sister-in-law turned 29 last year, I got her a mug that says like 30 and flirty or something like that, even though she is dreading turning 30. It's just great, man. I love doing it to people. I only do it when people talk so much about their age that they care. That's when I really feel like the iron's hot and I need to strike, you know? I only wanna tease people about their age if it makes them uncomfortable. That's when you do it. When they feel old, that's when you call them older than they actually are, because that's when you can really hit them at the soft spot. I'm a really nice person, though, if you think about it. I'm not a narcissist at all. Just because I'm one of the best to ever do it doesn't mean I'm a narcissist. It just means I know where my talents lie. What was World War I like, Shadow? True. That's actually a great question. I would love to know. From someone who actually experienced it. I'm not a narcissist at all, says the man with a rock cam. Whoa, 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 hold on. One, Cinnamon is very important. And not because I think she's important, because she is important. And two, that's the chat thing. That's not a me thing, alright? Everyone loves Cinnamon. Just because you're hating on Cinnamon because you're old and don't get it, because you're a boomer and you don't understand how cool pet rocks are, doesn't mean you have to hate on everyone else. You understand? I'm not a narcissist at all, says the weed addict. But what does that have to do with anything? What does me not smoking weed have to do with anything? Because I don't smoke weed. But even if I did, what would that have to do with being a narcissist? You can smoke weed and not be a narcissist. If you're the best ever, it's not narcissism, it's just being realistic. Exactly. I'm just saying how it is. You know? If you don't think that as soon as the Johto video goes up, whenever it's up, that I'm going to comment, I'm the best to ever do it, and John's gonna like and pin my comment, then you're tripping. It's gonna be me. What Pokemon did you think would be the last Kanto shiny if Kabuto wasn't? I mean, honestly, Mew. I thought it was gonna be Mew the whole time. I'm actually surprised we found Mew before, like, 3 of the shinies. Man who says I'm the GOAT frequently is not a narcissist. Film at 11. Listen, I'm not the GOAT. I hate to say it. As much as I have shiny hunted nearly every single Pokemon in existence and am very proud of it, I am not the GOAT at all. If you want to give a GOAT to someone, give it to someone like Supreme Arcanines or Absolblog's Pokemon or Sonics. People who have been making YouTube videos on shiny hunting for like, insane amounts of time. Like 2008, 2009 shiny hunters. They're the real ones, alright? I may have almost found every single shiny Pokemon and put in my all into doing this, but I am not the GOAT. Alright, now you're a fanboy? Alright, so wait, I give respect to the real ones, I'm a fanboy, I give respect to myself, I'm a narcissist. I don't win here. When did you start shiny hunting? 2001. I was 2 years old. My parents handed me a Game Boy with Pokemon Gold, and I did starter resets by the time I was 2. The actual GOAT is Verlicify. Trust me, he would have beaten all of us if the others weren't cheating. Good point. 2001? What was World War I like? Yeah, dude, World War I was crazy, bro. You should have seen it. I think you were thinking of 9/11, not World War I. That's funny. What was World War I like? Yeah, bro. Bro does not know history at all. Bro is lost. Dang it, I got 6 eggs. Oops. No, listen, listen, I hope that by the time I put out my Living Dex video and I have completed my shiny Living Dex, people will regard me as a really good shiny hunter. Or really good. How good can you be at shiny hunting? A really committed shiny hunter. As of right now, I've only been doing it since 2020, so it'll be 5 years at the end of this year. It'll be all of 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. No, wait. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. So after all those years, it'll be 5 years. Honestly, Selby was a good start. That is true. If I can pop a Deoxys or a Jirachi shiny during the Hoenn event, I don't know how people argue. I don't know how people argue with me. If I get 2 mythicals back to back, I mean, damn. The GOAT. He's the guy. He's that guy. I just want the respect I deserve. That's all I want. I put in the time. I put in the hours. You know? I've shiny hunted full odds. I've shiny hunted in nearly every method outside of Pokenab. Screw Pokenab. No one likes it. You know? Good thing you already have a Jirachi. Alright. Listen, you can't really deny my commitment after I have 930 out of 1,035 individual Pokemon shiny. Like, you can't really deny that. You can say, oh, he's not as good as some people think, but you can't deny me fully. How do you feel about seeing the same Kabuto 3,200 times? I mean, I've seen it a lot more than that if you consider the 700 eggs before this, and then the 200 eggs that I'm doing now, so I don't really care. I've done worse. I've seen Delmise 8,700 times. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll make it. I'll figure it out. That's like 7 minutes ago if you're a dog. It's true. And you know what? That's my dog. If you're my dog, you know how quick I find a shiny. The real question is, how much does Georgie understand after 10 years of knowing you? I mean, she gets it. She loves some of my clips of finding shinies. The one thing she'll never get over, and the one thing that she just can't help, is how scared she gets when I find a shiny. Like, some of the shinies that I have terrified her with is when I found Arceus. I terrified the hell out of her when I found Arceus. And Celebi really scared her when I found Celebi during the Johto event. Like, she gets this immediate reaction of like, oh my god, he's hurt or something, and then she calms down and realizes what's happened. Neo, get Georgie to do one encounter. She's already found a shiny. She did the shiny check on one of my Dynamax adventures and found a shiny Durant, so that one belongs to her. That was back on the Twitch days, I think. You give her a shiny reaction too, lol? True. Her reaction is just more out of fear. And my reaction's out of, you know, being the best to ever do it. I really do hope someone else finds Deoxys, though, during the event. I really don't want to be... I don't want to find the big mythical 2 events in a row. I want someone else to do it. If I'm the one to do it, listen, I'm happy because it adds to my living dex, and that's Poggers. But I would like someone else to add to the... I want someone else to have that moment. I was so proud of that moment in the Johto event, I want someone else to experience that other than me. I'm surprised you still even have a reaction. You should be used to winning by now. True. I win so much, I don't even have a reaction. To be fair, my reactions have kind of died down a little bit recently. I think my reactions have just gotten a lot... Like, it just depends on how long the hunt's gone on, how important the shiny is. Like, my Mew reaction was okay. Celebi was also really big, because that was during the 24 hours event. But generally, it's just like, you know... If it's a full odds hunt, I'm going to pop off. If it's one of my regular hunts that I just do, I don't really pop off as much as I used to. Because now it's like, you know, I'm just used to it. I'm not used to winning, but I'm used to finding shinies. Like, I still get the dopamine rush, don't get me wrong. I just don't care as much. Better call Kabuto? I'm trying, dude. He won't pick up. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so one of the things I had to do this year, because my dad... So I was on my dad's insurance, and then he lost his job, so I had to get my own insurance. And I accidentally didn't get my insurance through an insurance company. I went to, like, healthcare.net or something. Dude, I have been getting calls non-stop about buying a healthcare plan when I already bought one. Like, I already bought private insurance. Oh my god, dude. Gotta get the T-Pain in. All I do is win. True. I would play the song, but I would also get copyright strike out the wazoo immediately. If you don't find a shiny this stream, I'm gonna skip Cinnamon across the Atlantic. That'd be impressive. Do you think if we as a community found the best rock skipper. We could skip Cinnamon from Los Angeles, California to Tokyo, Japan, and pass it along the world. Cinnamon go on a worldwide trip. We need to give it to Guy, send it to Britain. That would be kind of lit. I'm still trying to convince John to go to the Pokemon World Championships in Hawaii. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I'm going to be real. I don't think it's happening. Mew and Dialga and Palkia theme? Yeah, it's the origin Dialga and Palkia theme from Legends. I'm trying to convince John to go to Britain, or not to Britain. What am I saying? To Hawaii for Pokemon Worlds. I don't think it'll happen. I want to go to Hawaii. It's just hard to get there. Yeah. Well, you don't need a passport though, unless you're not an American. An American, you don't need a passport because it's in America. Just swim there, duh. Yeah, great point. It's more that it's a 10-hour flight for me. I hate planes. Oh, okay, well, that would suck. I'm trying to convince him to go. We're only gonna go if like as a company we're in a really good spot, but I really want to go to Pokemon Worlds. I went to Hawaii last year. I want to go again. I just want to meet John. I don't actually care about going to Hawaii if I'm being honest. I just want to do something as a team. I want to meet John. I want to play Wingspan with him in person. I've been working for this guy for over a year. I just want to meet my boss. All right. I don't actually care if we go to Pokemon Worlds. I just want to hang out, you know? Why don't you guys do something easier? NIC is in New Orleans? When is it, though? Let's keep the relationship strictly professional, bro. You don't think we could hang out in person and keep it professional? I love Wingspan so much, dude. I love it, too. I didn't realize this. Did you know Wingspan has an online Steam version that you can play online? I might get John to buy it just so we can play Wingspan together. NAIC is June 7th to 9th. That is more doable. We're gonna go to New Orleans. What's a Wingspan? It's usually like when you go finger to finger from here to here, how long that is. Excuse me, I told you about it. That is true. You did tell me about it. Here's the deal, though. If we went to NAIC, how far is New Orleans from me? I could drive to New Orleans, no? Oh, it's 8 hours. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do that. Alright, I'm changing of plans. If John's not willing to do Hawaii, we go to New Orleans. Wingspan on Steam, that is true. Well, hey, hop on in. If you want to play Wingspan online with us, hop on in, bro. I have to get John to buy it first. And to be honest, we're kind of in a really busy season right now, so I don't think John and I are going to be playing Wingspan anytime soon. Unfortunately. I don't think that's on the cards. I can't wait until the digital version of Wingspan gets the Asia update. Some of the birds in the expansion are so cool. I am a bird nut. I have my hair colored to match a hummingbird now. That's kind of lit. And NIC is a tad more accessible. Well, why is it'd be more than a tad? Going to Worlds, you have to like get a flight, pack bags. It's also like for me, the sad part is if it was in Hawaii, Georgie wouldn't be able to go because the dates are like the first week of school for her, so she wouldn't be able to go. If we went to New Orleans, that's like a fun road trip. I think it'd just be cool for a team. I think it would be one, cool for a team meetup, and two, with us doing Playmore, it'd be cool to like actually go to a Pokemon tournament and see how they function, because I've never been to one, and I think it'd be cool. So, that's my thoughts. I used to participate in the Diamond Pearl days in ancient times, bro. I used to think that I would go to a Pokemon tournament, not knowing how competitive it was. I was like, oh, I have this team that's really good, and it's like in black and white. But I'm like, dude, it's just, I just EV trained. I learned what EV training was and thought I was good enough to compete in competitive Pokemon, bro. I would have gotten washed. My little childhood brain, I would have gotten, I would have been reminded how bad I was at Pokemon because I didn't know anything. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if the team meetup happens. I would like for it to happen sometime this year, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. I don't know. At the end of the day, I just have to remember that it's gonna cost the boss money, and I'm not looking to make the boss spend a lot of money. You had to manually EV trade too? True, dude. I remember killing so many Basculin to get my attack EV up, you have no idea. Maybe that was speed, I don't remember which EV it was. I could probably get good if I was willing to use Pokemon I dislike. I don't think any VGC player uses Pokemon that they like. Like, I know sometimes Wolf does, but even Wolf has to use Incineroar on teams sometimes to make them good, you know? It's like a worse of two evils. Like, you have to succumb to the broken Pokemon in the meta in order to use the ones that you really like, if you want to make like a niche team. You aren't meant to manually EV train anymore? I mean, you don't have to with proteins and with vitamins and then feathers and that stuff, you can really easily EV train a Pokemon without doing that. Being attached to Pokemon or any specific off meta in any game will always make you lose sadly. Yep, pretty much. It's just how it goes. Mochi, yeah, you can use Mochi now to even reset all the EVs, which is nice. Do 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 do. There's a lot of things you can do. I'm only good enough to get on Masters on the ladder, but like not do well, yeah. I feel like if I committed to it, I could probably get pretty good at it, but I couldn't care less about competitive Pokemon, I'm gonna be real. I could not care less. I do not care about competitive Pokemon whatsoever. It's just, I mean, Draft League's cool to edit, but like, outside of that, like, pfft. How are you doing? I'm doing well, Keiki. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I made him laugh, so he gave me a badge. Oh, were you in the video, or did you end up in that video or not? By the way, did what's his name? Did True Green 7 put out his Pokemon Awards video? No, he didn't. I know the Kanto video got nominated for one of the awards, so I want to see if it wins whenever it happens. As the best Elite Four member said, strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, that is only selfish perception of people. A truly skilled trainer should try to win with the Pokemon they love best. Yeah, and then you get destroyed by an Incineroar and Urshifu Rapid Strike, and you realize that, well, that's just not true. At least in terms of competitive Pokemon, you get the floor wiped. You get splattered all over the floor by restricted Pokemon and Ogerpon and Heartflame, and you were like, well, maybe not. My yearbook quote was a quote from Grimsley. Actually, let me see. Do I have my high school yearbook from my senior year? Because I can just read you guys the quote. I can show you guys the quote. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here. I'll show you. Okay, so first off, let me show you my. All right, look. So first off, I'm gonna dox. I don't want to dox people because I can't cover their other photos. Can I cover other people's faces and just show mine? I don't know. Kind of. There's me. Look. There's Landon Carter right there. That's me. Okay. So this is my yearbook. I gotta find the quote though. Where's the senior quotes? Because I want to show you guys how cringe I was. Because I literally used a Pokemon quote. Show me senior quotes. Where is it? What page is it on? Senior quotes, page 10. Yeah, here we go. We got two quotes. You can see I'm right here, Landon Carter. Life is a serious battle, and you have to use the tools you're given. It's important to master the cards you're holding than to complain about the ones your opponents were dealt. Grimsley, the Elite Four of Unova. And then I also said there's a ties in place for everything, but not now, Professor Oak. I love that quote. Grimsley, my goat. Grimsley, a goat for real. Grimsley's just him. I love that dude. Honestly, a solid quote from Grizzly. Really is. It's actually a applicable quote. It's not just like, haha, funny because of Pokemon. It's an applicable quote. It's a good quote. Anyways, any fan games you recommend? No, I don't play a lot of fan games. I just play the main series games and Shiny Hunt. That's pretty much all I do. Your yearbook quotes didn't have your quotes underneath your pictures? No. I don't know who designed the yearbook. I wanted to do a Metal Gear Solid quote, but I missed the deadline. Unfortunate. Dude, so again, I went to a private Christian school, and we had whenever you got a Letterman, you would get a verse on the back of it. And my friend Max, who was my best man in my wedding, used this quote. He put in Psalms 38:5. He put in Psalms 38:5 was his quote. I am pained and bowed down gently. I go mourning all day long, for my loins are filled with burning. That was his quote. And the quote on the back of his Letterman jacket talks about how his loins hurt. I have a serious pain in my loins. That's my goat. That's my goat, Max. I love Max. He's so funny, bro. Love that guy. Alright, let's release these Kabuto. I'm getting annoyed. Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm just annoyed. You're telling me I haven't found a shiny yet? What the hell's wrong? What's going on? What did I do wrong? Sup, yo, what's up, Ludicolo lover? How you doing, home dog? Final is not a good ability in the slightest level. Yeah. I don't think that'll make him fully unused, but I am also glad I got the buff. Okay. I got concerned there that I was seeing the same Kabuto over and over because I saw 2 females in a row, but then I saw a male, so I'm just making sure that I'm actually getting good Kabuto resets and I'm actually seeing new Kabuto every time because, I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust this game, man. I really don't. Sometimes I do not trust this game. I mean, I'm what? 1900 over odds? I'm a little bit concerned, alright? Just a wee bit. Just blame Swish's bugged shiny odds? Sword and Shield's shiny odds aren't bugged. It's only bugged if you talk about the knockout method, and even that, it works for brilliant Pokemon, which is, I think, the way it's supposed to work. A 1 in 4K chance and got 4 or 5 Kabuto in a row. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's insane. I don't really understand my female Kabuto luck. What's going on here? Sometimes you just get worried that you're just not doing a shiny hunt right, and you're like, oh, well, I'm just screwing around and seeing the same Kabuto over and over again on accident. And I feel that right now, but it's obvious. It's apparently not true. I'm just extremely unlucky when it comes to this frickin' Kabuto, is what I'm learning. That's just what I'm learning. Oh, by the way, Shadow, I watched the video on how they broadcasted live to the moon, the live TV from the moon. Very interesting video. The stage of shiny hunting, dude. It happens. I'm in denial right now. I'm in denial. I'm about to be in anger at Kabuto for taking this long, and I'm gonna bargain and say, like, hey, what if the next 3 hunts are gonna go under odds because to make up for this, and then I'm gonna what's the buzz? Denial, anger, bargaining, depression. I'm gonna get depressed, and I'm gonna accept the fact that I just suck. So, which megas are you hoping for in Legends ZA? I haven't watched any of the leaks because I don't want to be spoiled, but yeah, I don't think there are any leaks. I think anyone who's claiming to have leaks is a liar and just farming impressions on YouTube. And I really don't care what gets megas. I'm not a huge fan of megas. Whatever gets them, I'm cool with. I don't really like megas because I'm afraid they're just going to be in Legends ZA and then they're not going to be in the next game, which makes it really annoying. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy for so much of the moon stuff. The answer was, so then they invented this to work, yeah. Well, there was just as much put into landing a man on the moon as there was to getting recording of it. But it was all faked as well. We all know the moon landing was faked, so that's fine. I'm personally a fan of Mega Crobat. Maybe I really don't. I don't care what gets megas. My annoyance with megas comes from the fact, like, see, look, that's another female Kabuto. Why are they all female? I don't understand. I might catch 2 Kabuto in a row just to see if they're the exact same Kabuto, because I'm getting a little worried. I really don't understand how I'm seeing so many female Kabuto on this screen. I just don't like the fact that they're probably going to go away after Legends ZA. Like, we're going to have all this time put into Mega Evolutions for Pokemon that we've wanted Mega Evolutions forever, and then after Legends ZA, if there's no Megas, then they're just going to go away. I just don't trust it. Almanite works, surely it's fine. I'm going to do it just in case. If this one's female, I'll do it. Okay, it's male. Okay, I won't check it. I'm getting in my head. I'm getting in my own head. Megas are just ways to make popular mons more Pokemon with the occasional Pitymon, I know. They usually buff Pokemon that definitely need it. Also, I honestly do doubt they'll just get rid of it like that. Well, what happened last time? What happened last time we had Megas? And again, the buffs that they give, one, are for popular Pokemon that might already be used competitively, and two, go away after the generation's over. It's not a real buff, because they don't actually buff, they don't actually buff the Pokemon, because it's just there for that generation, and then it goes away. Last time they wanted another gimmick, they've wanted another gimmick every generation since they introduced Mega Evolution, which is why I'm fine with it coming back for Legends ZA. I'm just annoyed that they're going to give Megas to Pokemon that are not going to have that same love when Megas eventually go away. Because unless they're saying, okay, we are now, our only gimmick for the rest of the Pokemon is going to be Mega Evolutions, that's all we care about is making Mega Evolutions from now until the end of Pokemon, then it's fine, because then those Mega Evolutions will always exist. But if they don't exist, then it sucks. Because then they go away as soon as the generation's over. And I'd rather have actual evolutions for Pokemon rather than Mega Evolutions. The only place that changes is for 3-stage Pokemon like Flygon and Salamence, which is cool, but again, it's like I don't get it. And like Beedrill. Well, yeah, like why couldn't we, like, I guess Beedrill's 3-stage, so you can't give that an evolution, but you know. I actually like the gimmicks changing every year. Honestly, I really like Terrestrialization. I think it's the best gimmick they've ever made. It's cool because it can be used by any Pokemon. It can be defensive or offensive. And it's balanced pretty well. It's balanced extremely well, all things considered. That making team sheets also a thing was good as well. I like Terrestrialization. I do think it's the best gimmick we've ever received. It's gonna suck because the next gimmick will pretty much, they got pretty much nothing. Oh, sorry, will be worse than translation. Oh, absolutely. I don't even understand how they do another gimmick. The best gimmick is Mega Evo. That's a weak opinion. Bad take. Cold take. Extremely cold take. Or hot take? I don't know, what's the right term? It's not a good opinion. No one likes Mesh. I like it when gimmicks can be used by any Pokemon. And Terrestrialization can be used by any Pokemon. Like, even in... It's not a hot take because everyone agrees with me. Yeah, and what I'm saying is everyone hypes up because it's like, ooh, new cool designs, but it's actually not that good of a gimmick. It's not good. A good gimmick or a good mechanic is something that every Pokemon can use. It benefits every Pokemon in its own way, and it can be used both offensively and defensively. Megas do not do any of those. Maybe they add some defenses to some Pokemon who could use it, but as soon as you bring a Sableye on your team, everyone knows that's a Mega Sableye. Instead of Terrestrialization, in any battle, while you may have a Pokemon that wants to Terrestrialize, you can really Terrestrialize any Pokemon and it would work. Because you can have a defensive Pokemon Terrestrialize or an offensive Pokemon Terrestrialize, depending on the meta of the game. In Dynamax Adventures, you almost always Dynamaxed one specific Pokemon, or maybe two specific Pokemon, because of their movesets and the ability to add speed through Max Airstream and stuff like that. But the most versatile mechanic they've ever made is Terrestrialization, and it doesn't even come close. And it makes Pokemon so much more interesting because it allows you so much more opportunity to, like, mess around with your team, right? Oh, I want to use a more defensive Pokemon, so I'm going to give it a defensive Terra type. Or I wanted this to be a more offensive Pokemon, so I'm giving it an offensive Terra type. Terrestrialization is by far the most versatile mechanic that they've ever introduced, and that's what makes it good for as a viewer perspective. Yeah, it's cool to give Tyranitar a new evolution, but that doesn't mean it's good. It's cool to see, oh, Tyranitar with a new evolution, but I think the mechanic, at the end of the day, is pretty weak. So anyways, I'm not a huge Mega fan. I think it's been overhyped. I think it's been overhyped for too long, and in actuality, I think it's been overhyped for too long, and in actuality, I think it's cool for the time being when they come out, but generally, it's, there's not enough. There's not, it doesn't hold water. Especially because I don't like Pokemon getting new forms that are going to be taken away later. I don't want to give Pokemon a Mega Evolution. Like, why does a Abomasnow have a Mega Evolution but doesn't get an actual evolution? And that Mega Evolution is only around when the Mega Evolution is a mechanic, you know? I would be happy if Terra was the gimmick for the rest of the time, maybe with slightly redesigned hats. Yeah, it would be cool if they redesigned, like, the visuals. It would be cool if they redesigned the visuals for terrestrialization, but I think it would be really... I just think it's a really sick mechanic. I'm also down for the... Well, here... Okay, so I'm down for the idea of putting all mechanics in the game and then letting you only use one per match. I think the problem with that is... There's going to be a meta that comes along, and then you will only use one of those mechanics. Like, everyone's going to be like, oh, why would I ever Terrestrialize if I could Dynamax and that's the best mechanic? Or why would I ever Mega Evolve if I can use a Z move that just nukes a Pokemon and that's the best mechanic? So that becomes hard. It would be cool if they had a game with every mechanic, and then depending on the tournament you joined, that mechanic was used, right? So I think that would be really cool. How popular is the trading card game compared to the other two monoliths, the games and anime? Oh, brother, you are underestimating how popular the cards are. You are underestimating how popular the cards are. There are people who are Pokemon fans that don't care about the games or the anime, and they literally just like the cards. Or just restricted gimmicks per team, yeah. One of the things I thought was really cool, and it was done by... As someone who runs Pokemon events, I try to keep track of the Pokemon events going on. It was run by Ibai and the Spanish streaming community. It was for a Pokemon Nuzlocke tournament. And what was really cool about the tournament that they did is they had a VGC tournament, but what they allowed is every game, it was a best of 5 instead of a best of 3, it was a best of 5 instead of a best of 3, but every game you could ban one Pokemon from their team that couldn't show up to the match. And I was like, you know what? That is really cool. I would really like to see Pokemon implement that in competitive tournaments. Because I don't think a best of, like... I think it's kind of annoying that in a best of 3, one crit could change... one crit could change the outcome of the entire series, because you could lose a game that maybe you shouldn't have lost, because you only have to win 2 games. But if you do a best of 5, you have to win 3 games. You can change which Pokemon you ban from their team to maybe change up what they bring, or like change up the meta of the series as it goes along. And winning 3 games is a lot less dependent on RNG than winning 2 games is. Hell for PLA, it was such a fun idea. I know, I want to do it. I need to get, I think after the Hoenn event, we'll probably slow down on the 24 hours events and start doing more, like, random events. But I want to host a competitive Pokemon tournament. I love that concept. I love the best of 5 concept with banning one Pokemon. I think that is so cool. I think it makes the meta of a series develop in such a cool way. Now, the only problem is when you're running a Swiss tournament like Pokemon Company does with like 500 participants, it's not possible to do a best of 5. It would take far too much time. They're kind of locked into the kind of format they have now, but it would be cool to see best of 5s once you got to bracket. Like top 8, that'd be really sick. But I just want the battle VFX quality from Sword and Shield back, yeah. Well, I think a lot of people want I think people dogged on like the trees and stuff in Sword and Shield when it first came out, but I think actually, outside of Let's Go, they're probably the best looking Pokemon games. Because unless you like, because the art style of PLA and what's it called, Sword or Scarlet and Violet are okay, but I don't think they're great. Especially because it looks really bad with how the game's trying to run it. I prefer the actual models of SV. Oh, I absolutely agree. The models of SV are great. And I guess I will take the newer Pokemon models with that art style because the newer Pokemon models are great. So I'll take the art style, but I do like the art style of Sword and Shield. A hybrid of Scarlet and Violet and Switch would go hard. I just don't know how you would do it. Because Sword and Shield goes with the more cartoony vibe, and I don't know how you implement those really cool new models that they made. Hi, Neil. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, homie? How are you doing? I'm doing well. Exit. How are you? Break at work, just chilling. Nice. Good to hear. I'm chilling as well. Just hoping I find a Kabuto today. That'd be nice. I don't know. I'm interested to see gameplay of... I want to see gameplay of PLZA because I want to see if they just one-to-one copied the art style of Pokemon Legends Arceus or they tried to update it a little bit to make something different. I hope I got used to it. Alright, later, Keiki. Peace out, homie. Another 3 hours left today? Hey, you got it, homie. Push through the shift. I believe in you. Also, I do hope they give Spectator Mode another try this year at Worlds since it broke last year and was only used for like 3 matches. Spectator Mode? What is that? I don't remember that. For the VGC cast. Yeah, I don't know. What is Spectator Mode? I don't know what that is. It's fine. I work this shift all the time. Okay. Well, I wish you luck in the rest of your shift. Work can still be tiring. One guy's side like you do, you could have a neutral Spectator Mode. Yeah, that would be nice. What I would like to see them do, I think from a caster's perspective, it would be nice to see them somehow make a spectator mode where you could see the moves being picked on either side. Oh, is that what it is? They had in Sword and Shield, yeah. I guess if you saw the moves being picked on both sides, no turn would be a shock. Like, no turn would be surprising. It would just be like, oh, we knew this was going to happen because we saw what they picked. You would just have to comment on the reads they're making. So it would take out the excitement. It would take out the excitement in that sense. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Nice rock, thank you. It's cinnamon. We all love cinnamon. 10% actual mods, yeah. But again, that's why I think the best of 5 would be so sick. I want to reach out to Wolfie and ask about. I'd have to ask John if he's cool with this, but I want to ask him what it cost him to run the Wolfie Invitational through Ludwig's company off-brand. I want to know what like a company like Ludwig is charging a creator to run an event. Because obviously that'd be really cool. I love to play more vids and how you edit it, but man, is the game just worse? What do you mean? I've never seen Cinnamon this close before. Yeah, she's usually back up there, but she's center stage today. Like the game of single competitive versus VGC. Yeah, it does lead to some. The games are interesting, right? Like the games are just longer. Like, one singles game could be as long, or usually is as long, as a full best of 3 in VGC. Because the games are like 20 turns. I do think draft is really cool, though. Because I think draft is cool because you have to work with the amount of Pokemon that you have. And that is interesting. Doing that is cool. So I think draft is cool. Always been on the shelf even at old apartments? Yeah. I think draft makes singles more interesting because it requires you to, like, prep and think about what you're bringing against an opponent, you know? It's not just like a singles game where you show up with a team of 6 and you just have to hope that your team of 6 beats their team of 6. It's like you have a choice of, like, 11 to 12 Pokemon to pick from to bring to your battle. And then it's the decider of, okay, what am I bringing and is it going to work? OU singles though. I've never paid attention to the tiers because I feel like the tiers change so much in Smogon. Like, I've never paid attention to them. I feel like they change so much. Granted, I understand that they change for good reason, or they change them because, you know, like, they don't want certain metas getting too prominent, but... Gotta hop up and do other things for the last few minutes. Alright, Jordan. Peace out, homie. Thanks for stopping by, though. I got 6 eggs on accident. Yo, what's up, J-Pine? How you doing, home dog? Yeah, I would love to. I really would love to host a competitive Pokemon tournament with that best of 5 rule set. I think it's actually. I legitimately think it would shake up Pokemon in such an interesting way. I think it would make it so much better for a spectator experience and add a new layer to the complexity of Pokemon that it would be nice to see. Because imagine if you, like, come up against a team and, like, now your team has to have a synergy that can rely on one Pokemon not being brought. You know? I think that's really freaking cool. Like your team is no longer, like, sure, you have your quadruple pairs, but then you have to think about your quadruple pairs if one Pokemon isn't allowed to be brought and how one of those other Pokemon fit into it. I just think it's a very interesting concept. It changes how teams are built. It changes the meta in the game. It changes the meta in the game to progress along over 5 battles rather than just 3, and it makes for a better viewer experience. In my opinion, I think it does. It may be Cobium, but after the Doubles DLC, I hope they lean more into their esport, especially with how big the events were during Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they will or won't. At the end of the day, you have to understand that esports on a whole are a money sink. They don't make money. Rarely do they ever make money. I don't think Pokemon makes a single dime off of their esports events. It's purely for the sake of having a competitive side of Pokemon and pushing that together. Wolfie has done so much for competitive Pokemon, and it's like, and how big it is. But if someone were to show me the budget sheet of competitive Pokemon tournaments and they were losing like $20,000-$50,000 a month, I wouldn't be shocked. I watched Overwatch, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you know, RIP OWL. To be fair, the Overwatch League was. I'm sorry, It was a dumb idea to begin with. To think that people were actually going to latch onto teams based off a city when players were imported internationally regardless was a silly idea. People are not going to latch onto the London Spitfire because you live in London. They're going to latch onto a player that they like. It's always been that way in esports. It's never going to change. It's just not how it works. People latch onto orgs or players. They don't latch onto random, you know, whatever. The Dallas Fuel. They did finally raise their prize pool, and they got rid of a horrible day 2 rule that may have been one of the most privileged rule in esports for VGC. What did they change? I haven't followed TCG and how it's tracking. I find it boring. Too boring. Yeah, I don't watch TCG at all. TV games, all games and Pokemon have been popping off. Yeah, they've gotten very. I think the overall popularity of the Switch has raised the bar for playing TCG, Pokken, you know, Unite competitively. They got rid of the day 2 rule where if you scored a certain amount of points, you skipped day 1 of Worlds, so it rewarded the people who could afford to go to every single tournament worldwide. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. So everyone has to play day 1 now? That's probably good as well, because, yep, top people in points get a travel prize and a bonus instead. Okay. As I say, it's probably good as well, because, you know, you don't want, like... I mean, at the end of the day, the cream rises to the top, right? The best players are going to make it to the finals because of their gameplay, but giving someone a full day advantage over others is crazy. Especially when a full day is, like... so many rounds of Pokemon. I mean, that is a lot of Pokemon that you don't have to play and someone else does. It's a lot. Did that authentic underdog run? Yeah, exactly. Here's the real reason I think Pokemon will never succeed, because outside, like, I actually had a conversation with John about this recently, and I mean, John knows this, so it wasn't like I was enlightening him. But esports, for the longest time, since StarCraft 2, has always been about players. People care about seeing the best players at the game and getting to know those players. It's why streaming has gone super big. It's why in every esport, the players that are loved the most also have a huge fan base on their streaming side, like Tens, or a lot of like Tens from CS2 and now Valorant, Squishy Muffins in Rocket League, Sinatra in Overwatch, or XQC in Overwatch. Like, if you have a presence online, the people care about you. The problem is, the people who succeed at Pokemon tournaments is never really consistent. It's never really consistent who's winning Pokemon tournaments. And on top of that, no one has a social media presence outside of Wolfie. Wolfie is the only person that brings viewerships to like really high stake matches in Pokemon. If Wolfie's in the tournament, the viewership triples whenever he's competing. But no one else has that. No one else has that level of popularity. And to be honest, I don't even know how they get it. I don't know how they get it. Because Wolfie brings in a casual audience to watch competitive Pokemon, but competitive Pokemon players only care about playing competitive Pokemon, and they only like appeal to a very, very small niche community. While Wolfie makes casual people care about competitive Pokemon. So I don't really know how you ever have a really rife and strong Pokemon esports without more players becoming like popular to where people actually care if they win or lose. I mean, IRL sports have shown that you can absolutely have people be loyal to cities and places. The issue is that the players have such shorter careers than IRL athletes. Yeah, well, also, but even in sports, but the problem is like that level of dedication comes over decades of time and building a fan base. I don't think you can how long did the Overwatch League run? From 2017 to 2024. They expected people to latch on to teams related to location in 7 years. And also, those locations were not really, there wasn't a lot there. Like, you know, you had some teams that were like, one per continent. At least in the NBA, if you live in a state, you have a team to latch onto generally. Major League Soccer, okay. Like, you have a team to latch onto generally. But like, you know, if you don't have a team to latch onto that represents your location, then the location things don't really work. Even with like, you know, 8 US teams, there's 50 states. 38 basketball teams can cover more of the United States and have a team to latch onto than, you know, like 8 Overwatch League teams. It's one of the reasons why, like, League does so well and Valorant does so well, because they have international leagues in Brazil. You know, they have CB LOL, they have LCS, they have LEC, they have LCK, they have LPL. All of those are League of Legends. League of Legends regions in different countries. Some of that's like just China or like, you know, Northern Asia. So when you have teams that are representative of like smaller regions, there's more teams for people to latch onto. But if it's like, oh, we have 16 teams and they're spread all across the world, there's a bigger chance that people aren't going to care about your location-based team because it doesn't really represent their location, you know? Better system, current system is so much better, but they forgot to allow Australia, so I'm still mad. That's so funny. They just forgot. Are in 2 states, lol, that is true. I mean, the Riot tournaments started hemorrhaging money once their crypto sponsorships dried up. Do they? Does Riot still not make a lot of money on their esport? I feel like if any company was making money off of running esports, it'd be Riot. With in-game purchases for teams, and I guess, well, I do guess they give each team a stipend, but then that team's also paying for their slot. Or at least they paid for their slot. I don't know. That's an interesting conundrum. I feel like if any organizer was making money off their esports, it'd be Riot. Because Riot just does it well. Like, Riot just has a huge fan base. I mean, even Valorant, which came out 4 years ago, has a huge esports fan base now, despite the fact that it is a very new game. Due to the influx of their crypto sponsorships, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's still great though, dude. Riot does such a good job. I love their esports. I don't even really like League of Legends as a game, but I love watching League esports. So I don't know. We'll have to see. They're starting to be way more draconic with enforcing their sponsorship rules now in order to combat that. What do you mean draconic? Well, they basically took a massive investment from Saudi Arabia and are forbidding smaller tournaments from accepting sponsorships that would offend their big money. Oh, interesting. I was interested because I felt like for the longest time Riot had a rule about naming rights for teams in their leagues. You know, like they would not allow teams to take a name right sponsorship, and that all changed with TSM FTX. Like when TSM when FTX got into esports, and I think FTX also put a lot of money into League itself because of how big SBF was into it. But when he got into TSM FTX, I feel like that was the first time we saw the naming rights change in that league. How many shiny Pokemon do you have left for the entire national dex? I am 105 away total. Haha, Neo still has 3 digits left. Thanks, little bro. Appreciate it. We're almost under triple digits. By the time we finish the Ho index, we will be under triple digits left. So, hoping to get there soon. The National Dex is on its way. I still don't think we'll be done until probably... my goal right now is to be finished with my living decks before Gen 10. But they're all the worst hunts law. Yep. Yeah, that's my goal. My goal is to be done with the living decks by Generation 10. So next year, if Gen 10 comes out next year. By next November. I don't know if I'll get that though, because honestly, this year has dragged along already. The fact that we're in April and we still have hunts like this Kabuto hunt that are taking as long as they have, it's been rough. I'll put it that way. It's been rough. I'm surprised at how bad it's been recently. Like, we had some good hunts that didn't matter towards the living decks, like Celebi and stuff like that. But under odds-wise, we haven't been that lucky. I think we've had 4 under odds hunts and 4 over odds hunts. Like, it's going 50-50 rather than the 63% it should. I think it's like 100 Masuda. It's a lot of Masuda. You had Aerodactyl. But Aerodactyl was under odds. And then Drampa... Or not Drampa, sorry. Turtonator and Type Null. I think those were the only 3 under odds hunts that went to the Wars of Living decks this year. Oh, and Ammonite 1. So, Aerodactyl, Ammonite 1, Turtonator, and Type Null. But then Drampa, Ammonite 1, Kabuto 1, possibly Kabuto 2, Mew. And I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's been a rough start to the year. And Delmise. I didn't even mention Delmise. And you have to remember, when I'm talking over odds, I'm not talking like, oh, they were like, we're talking like double, sometimes even triple. Delmise was 6 times odds. We have not had a great year so far on this channel. We found Mew. We found Type Null. That was cool. We found Celebi during the event, which was awesome. Didn't count towards living decks though. So. He was like 1.25 times odds. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. That one wasn't horrible. I'm just hoping for a turnaround of luck. If we continue this luck, we're screwed. But if we have something turn around at some point, we're in good hands. I did not grab 5 eggs. What was I doing? Anyways, it's been a rough start to the year, and we just gotta hope we can round it out, you know. Delmise definitely hurt. Delmise was crazy, dude. I was in shock with Delmise. I really didn't understand. So, what's the list command again? Exclamation point shiny. Thank you. Yep, no problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what we have left is a lot of Gen 5. Pretty much just a lot of Gen 5. I think over half of it is Gen 5 at this point. My hope is that Legend ZA gives me a lot of Gen 5 hunts I can do. I'm leaving Gen 5 and 6 for last because it's more likely there's going to be Gen 5 and 6 Pokemon in Legend ZA than there's going to be like Gen 8 Pokemon. So I will hunt the Gen 8 Pokemon after I finish Sinnoh and Hoenn. So wants to see. I don't know. There's also some I need to reclaim as well. Have you just tried getting the shiny? Oh, no, I haven't yet. I didn't think that would work, so I'm not going to try it. I'm stubborn. I think you should try getting the shiny. Nah, I'm good. I'll just wait for it to show up, right? It'll show up eventually if I just wait enough. If I'm patient, it'll happen, right? Wait, it says Alola's 82 out of 83. Nothing is missing though. Did I never update it? Oops. There. Fixed. Stalling for content? Yeah, I'm just stalling for content. Is it possible that Kabuto is only kind of random? I don't know, dude. I don't understand what's going on with this Kabuto. Is that like physically possible? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna go use the restroom and let these eggs hatch. Let me get a soft reset of Kabuto on this screen now, and I'm gonna go use the restroom while the eggs hatch. All right, gamers. Be right back. You can actually hunt some of these in Scarby, which is nice. Which ones? I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything in Scarby other than Clawitzer. That's the only thing I haven't gotten in Scarby yet. Is Clawitzer. Synesty and Poltegeist? Oh, I've already got those. I need to add those to my list. I need to do it. I've already caught them. So my account is actually higher than that. I did it for, okay, hello, controller? I did it for a video that I never was able to make, so I just need to add those to the list already. I have the recordings, I just need to add them. Oh, wait. Hey, can you check if this is a female Kabuto? Yes, I can. Male. That's 2 in a row and then a male? Like 2 female and then a male in a row? The song's already played. Yes? Interesting. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't. That should never happen. It repeating the same RNG would never happen. If it was just encountering the same Kabuto every time, then that would make sense. But, like, that's another male in a row. I don't think it's happening. I think we're just getting in our own heads. Because it repeating the same Kabuto over and over would make sense, but the RNG in Sword and Shield doesn't work in a way where it would repeat the same 3 over and over. It just wouldn't do that. I think we're just coping with the fact that we think, like, oh, it's broken, so that's why you haven't done the shiny, but we just haven't found the shiny. We're just getting unlucky. That's it. In a row several times is still odd, though. It is weird. I don't really know what to say about it, though. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to keep hunting, and if I'm screwing it up, then I'm screwing it up. But we'll just have to find it with Masuda Method then, I guess. Because I don't know what to say. Because I don't know why I would be doing that. I really don't know. I don't know, though. I don't know. I wish I had an explanation for why this game's struggling so much recently. Why Pokemon Shield does not want to find shinies whatsoever. It's just not about it. Stop wasting your luck on getting so many female Kabuto in a row, dude. Trust me. If I could stop, I would. If I would, I could. Trust me. Sorry, I have a really bad headache, so I need to give myself some water. Or not water, I need to give myself an Advil. I have like a bad headache, so I'm like, I need some Advil. I need an Advil! Alright. My head hurt. My head is owie. Do 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 do. So you don't have a lot of luck to waste. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat conversation today because my head is throbbing. My head hurt. Honestly, I usually don't do this, but I think my eyes hurt because of this. I'm gonna turn off the light. The quality of my camera is gonna be a lot worse, and I apologize, but I'm gonna turn off this bright light shining in my eyes because I'm getting a headache. So you guys are gonna have a weird Neo today. Dark mode, yeah, we're going into dark mode, all right? I have a headache. I really don't want to feel. I think that bright light's not helping, so we're gonna go into a dark mode Neo if that's cool with you guys. And if it's not, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get over it because my eyes are. I think I'm getting a headache from how bright the light is. It's because you hard switched out hand cam for rock cam. I didn't hard switch it out. I could up the here, let me up the what's it called? The exposure on this camera so you guys can see me a little bit better. There you go. It's just usually the camera looks better when it can know what to focus on center. That's why you put a light on yourself, because it helps focus on the person in frame rather than like something in the background. But I could care less because I have a headache right now, so I'm just gonna have the bad camera on. We need the rock cam and the bad camera in order to get the shiny. This looks fine, to be honest. Anything that would help, yeah. I think I just have a really bad headache. I took some Advil, so hopefully it'll kick in soon, but I'm going to turn off that light because it is not helping with the headache at all. That should be 5 eggs, right? Oh, it's 4. I miscounted! Dang it, Neo, you suck. Alright, get that. Come on, baby. Show me a shiny Kabuto so I can move on to my Hoenn Dex. Big poggers. You're looking mighty handsome today, Neo. Thank you. I turned off my light because my eyes hurt and I have a headache. So, I look a little different today. I just have a headache. Only light topic for Neos with his headaches? Right. We need something that my headache brain can understand. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, gamers. I need something my brain can comprehend right now because I have a headache. Green Kabuto would be cool. I would love Green Kabuto. We all want Green Kabuto. Every single person in this chat wants Green Kabuto. Green is good. Green means good. Green means good, yes. We love green. Ugh. Green is my favorite color. That was not a joke just because we were hunting Kabuto. Yes. Green is also my favorite color. What did I say last time? Green shinies can be good. They're either puke green or like a forest green, and I really like green shinies. Damn it. I was hoping that would work again. I thought maybe twice, but nah. It's kind of pushing it. You say something out of context once and it works for a shiny reaction. If I were to try to say it twice, I don't think it would work. I think it's a little bit too... I'm trying to overstay my welcome. I'm trying to force something that's not going to happen, you know? I will say, though, so far, the pattern has held true of we either find a shiny in the first or the last egg in a batch. We never find a shiny in the middle of a batch. It just doesn't happen. It's either first or last egg. I haven't seen it happen yet. I haven't seen it happen. I want to paint an M on the shiny Kabuto like a little green M&M. True. It's a really good point. Where is Beanstalk or green M&M shiny? Huh? Where is it? I just want to see. I just want to know it exists, you know? Really? I just want the shield copy to find it. This shield needs to break its shiny drought. That's what it needs to do. We can't keep expecting this sword copy to find all the shinies. We need this right switch to pull its weight. Can you teach me how to Dougie, Neo? I don't even think I know what a Dougie looks like. Like, I think I kind of know, but I don't think I could teach you. Like, I'm kind of iffy on what the Dougie even looks like, so I don't know how I would be able to teach you it, you know? Can you use your stacked up shine luck and get Kabuto? I don't think so. I think my stacked up shiny luck will apply after Kabuto's found. How about you do the Luddy? I'm gonna be honest. I feel so bad right now. I really don't want to do anything. I just want to find the shiny. My head hurts so bad. I don't want to dance. I don't want to. I'm not in the mood. I don't even want to throw. I don't even want to twerk. That's where I'm at right now. I don't even want to twerk. I don't want to. Even if I found shiny Kabuto right now, I don't think I'd throw it back. I don't think I would. Note to self, if Neo gets a headache during the day of PM7's wedding, build a time machine, prevent him from getting the headache. True. I'm just gonna make sure I bring Advil to John's wedding so I can do the Torkoal. Like, the Torkoal has to happen. I just need to bring that Advil to his wedding so I know that it'll happen, you know? That's the goal. That's what we have to do. Make sure John has Advil for Neo, so if he gets a headache, he can still do the Torkoal with Jack and Mikey. We'll all throw it back. Throw it back, Jack will return with the Torkoal with Neo. Huge moment for the real ones. The real ones get to experience greatness. Dude, I just want shiny Kabuto. I'm starting to get to the anger point now. I'm in my dab this cycle and I'm getting to the anger point. Shiny in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Damn it. Bam it. I just don't understand what I did wrong. What did I do to piss off the shiny gods? What did I do? What's wrong with me? Why is it always the last hunt? Huh? Why is it always the last hunt in a region? It always has to go over odds. It's Delmise and Kabuto. They just suck. I don't like them. Soup, hard, eat pizza. A beef veggie soup. Yeah, I like pizza. Pizza's good. My brain is in such an uncomfortable mood that I've just resorted to, like, saying statements. I like pizza. Pizza's good. You will get it before Elmise, though, 100%. God, dude, if I were to go another 80,000, I'd just quit. Like, this game can't be that bad. Like, we can't go from an 8,000 Elmise hunt to, like, to another 8,000 hunt back-to-back on the same game. It's just, like, it just shouldn't be allowed. think I'd sue. I think I'd sue for the irreparable damage done to my brain if that were to happen. I'd sue the Pokemon Company for just putting me through it. It's just not nice. It's just rude. Like, come on, Kabuto, man. Why are you doing this? Da, 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 da. And Mario drools. Honestly, guys, my headache hurts so bad I might just end stream early. I feel like crap. I feel awful. Go rest, Neo? I might get this last batch of Kabuto out of the way and then end it. Because, man, I'm not feeling it right now. I feel like doo-doo water. Yo, Neo, yo, what's up, GGP? Hello. Tired, Neo? Yeah, Neo's not in a great spot right now. Neo feels sickly. Okay, Neo, I'm not gonna lie to you. You should probably end. You somehow sound worse than you do when extremely tired. How do I sound when I'm extremely tired? I sound worse than this? Damn. What's wrong with me? Wait, did I just add the Kabuto even though that wasn't a Kabuto encounter? Dude, I did. I'm losing my mind. I added the Kabuto on the wrong side. Whoops. Neo sounds drunk, not gonna lie. I just sound crappy. I sound like I don't feel well, and I don't. I might go to bed early tonight, honestly. This might be an 8:30 bedtime for me. Like, I just pass out early. You sound worse than you did then? Okay. Well then, fine. This is the last batch. I'm gonna go rest. This is the last batch. I'm gonna go rest. I do not feel well. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't feel well. We're gonna make this the last batch of Kabuto, and then I'm gonna go rest. I'll be back again streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna stream unless I'm getting sick right now and I just don't know it. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, tomorrow night, and then Thursday, Friday morning are the streams this week. Just so you guys know. Excuse me. Just so we're all on the same page, those are the streams this week. Tomorrow night and then Thursday, Friday morning. Again, I hope and pray, and it should happen. If this left side Kabuto's under odds, we should be done with Kanto by the end of this week. Should be. At this point, I'm considering doing some streams of beating Fire Red and stuff like that because I haven't had time to play Fire Red off stream, and I need to play it to beat the game so I can hunt Deoxys, but I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm so tired. The computer's taking revenge. It is. I'm getting a Mikey pulled on me. I'm just really tired. I'm just feeling the exhaustion. I'm feeling tired. So I'm gonna finish these last two encounters. I'm gonna call it. But I'll be back tomorrow. Again, if you aren't in the Discord, feel free to join the Discord because I update the Discord whenever I'm not streaming or something. But hopefully I'll be back streaming tomorrow. Last Kabuto encounter, and then I'm done for the night. I'll be back again. I think I'm okay. I think I just have a headache. I think I'm just tired. I'll be back again tomorrow, shiny hunting, and hopefully then we'll find Kabuto. hopefully. We should hit like 400 tomorrow, and then the stream after that we should hit odds. So, that is the plan. Alright. I apologize for ending stream early. I usually would stream my full 3 hours, but I just don't. Just not feeling good right now. Not feeling it. Take some Advil and nap. Yeah, I'd already took some Advil. I'm just waiting for it to kick in. And then I'm going to probably go to bed early, if I'm being honest. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. Really, I appreciate y'all a lot. I apologize for being so eepy and tired. Again, usually I'm not like this, but I'm just not feeling it. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully, I pray we find Kabuto so I can move on to Hoenn. Or who knows, maybe I'll have the Skitty outbreak and I can do Skitty. We'll see. I'm gonna go rest. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Peace out. Stay safe. And see you tomorrow. Bye!